Hi, welcome to Lessons with Cameron. In this video, we're taking a look at the Cries Optical Compressor from Paul Reed Smith. Based on the two-knob compressor, the LA2A, which is a staple in every fine studio. So my initial impressions with the Cries Optical Compressor are, it's a fantastic pedal. I can't say enough great things about it. It's definitely straight onto my main board, and I'll give you a brief tour of the journey that I went through when I first got my hands on it. So the first thing I did was I took it straight across the shop and plugged it straight into a PRS Sonzera 20 and found that it lit up my amplifier in ways I never could have imagined. It really did bring it, the clean tones just got fuller and richer. Now, based on the LA2A compressor, studio compressor, which is a big rack-mounted unit that you're not likely to be toting that around to shows, I've always described that compressor as a make better box, meaning it's got two knobs, and as you kind of find your way to the sweet spot for each and every performance, it just makes everything better. And in my experience so far with the Cries, and I've run it through 3 different amplifiers, and I've had the exact same experience with each and every one of those. So here's how it went. I started with the Sonzera 20 on the clean channel, and it blew me away. First thing I did was grab one of my guitars and plugged it in and just kind of had a good time with it. And then I went and grabbed one of the PRS SE Silver Skies and plugged that in. And much to my surprise, the Sonzera, the Silver Sky, and the Cries is a fantastic combination. The next thing I did was went into my lesson room for the day, brought the Cries with me, and hooked it up to my orange Microdark. The Microdark, for me, struggles a little bit with the cleans to get it as clean as I want it to be. So I took the output gain and I brought it way down on the compressor, and then brought the compression kind of up to that 70-80% range, somewhere in there. And it changed the whole color of that amp, just made it clean and full and rich, and made me think maybe I need one of these for work and one of these for home. So at the end of the day, I grabbed my Cries and came home to hook it up to some of my amps at home. And the first one I hooked it up to was my Mesa Boogie DC5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and play you a couple different things with and without the compressor. We'll do it cleans and dirties and just see how it goes. I'm going to give you a brief rundown on my pedal board. What I'm running right now is a Plumes from Earthquaker Devices, a Special Cranker from Earthquaker Devices, the Orange 2-stroke, the Cries, a Boss Noise Suppressor NS2, and the Earthquaker Devices Avalanche run. And that's my whole pedal chain. So right now I've got everything turned on, and here we go. So for this first run, I'm going to go ahead and turn the compressor off, and we will start with just my Special Cranker, Plumes, 2-stroke, and Avalanche run going. And here's what it sounds like without compression. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the Cries compressor. It's a little bit fuller, it's a little bit richer. The best part about the compressor is that while it does make everything sound a little bit better, it doesn't stand out as if I had just changed everything. It's just a little bit here and a little bit there. It's a fairly transparent addition to your sound, and I would describe the Cries the same way I describe the LA2A, as a make better box. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a little bit more run through with it going, and it sounds like this. Now I'm going to go ahead and clean my channel up. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of compression testing. I've got it right now at 50%, and we're going to give that a listen. Now we're going to turn that compression down to the 9 o'clock position. it back to the 3 o'clock position, or like 75%-ish. And we'll do a couple of single note deals, and sounds like this. We're back on the lead channel now. We're going to do a couple of leady type single note stuff, just so you can really get a chance to hear how it behaves both with chords and then also with single notes. All in all, if I had to rate this compressor, I would give it a 10 out of 10. This is the best sounding compressor I've ever dealt with. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you got a lot of information out of this. Feel free to subscribe and leave a comment if you heard something you liked, or if you just think the Mary Cries is a cool pedal. I am a happy camper, and I would say that it is money well spent for any pedal board. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.